This year, the COP is going to be in Egypt. It's going to be an African COP. And that is a unique opportunity to tell that story, to tie the human development dimensions of energy access together with the equally important issue of climate change. What's your expectation for the COP, the climate negotiations in Sharm el-Sheikh, and what do you hope that the African COP will achieve this year?
I think one of the most important steps, and you've been advocating this for many years, I'd like to thank you for that, is understanding that fundamentally energy access is part of energy transition. It is not either or. You can't ask people to transition out of stuff they don't have enough of. You have to make sure that when they're developing in low carbon pathways. And that is what we would like to get across at COP. It's not that, sub-Saharan Africa is a large emitter, but if you don't take this seriously and provide the right amount of financing, it can go the other way. And it is going the other way, unfortunately. We're in a continent that we have easily over 100 million diesel and petrol gensets blazing. So it's not big coal-fired plants, but it is really, really important stats to emissions. And more importantly, these aren't things you can stop or shut down or close. You don't even know how they're coming in because you haven't provided enough energy. So one of the things that, for me, is really, really important to advocate is energy transition plans and pathways that are financed by the global community.
And I think we all have to recognize that the developed world has made commitments on finance that it hasn't completely lived up to. And it's hard to see the scaling of the financial commitments at the speed that we need. So talk to me about what you expect out of the COP in Egypt in terms of finance, and how can we help the global community to mobilize that capital to provide that access to energy that you just talked about?
I think we need to be honest with ourselves as well. And we need to be honest that if this is really a crisis that we all say it is, then the money needs to come. We've all seen from the COVID crisis, which we're still living, the global north found 17 trillion in 6 months overnight at less than 1%, because it was a crisis that affected their economies. This is something that easily kills about 4 million women not having access to clean cooking every single year. And so there needs to be a new global order. I keep on telling everybody my word for this year is disruption. Something has to happen. We're looking forward to programs like the one you're involved in as well, with the Global Energy Alliance for People and Planet. But we need to be talking about scales. We need to be talking to heads of states, and we need to make things happen.